Hey everybody, and welcome back to Burnham Gardens. Today, we're not really gardening. I'm just going to take you on a tour of the property because we do have a couple acres of woods back here, and I've been working on some trails that I want to show you guys. So we're just going to go for a nature walk together. Join me. So when we moved in here last year, this was pretty much all overgrown like this, but I have managed to hack and whack a path through here. We're also going to explore some of the wildflowers. We got a lot of trilliums on this property. So got some really nice red trilliums here. And this is the newest section. So I just made this 30 feet extension about 2 weeks ago. And then I got to about here and I needed my chainsaw, which I have yet to bust out for the season. So that's what stopped us. But as you can see, it was really overgrown, and we've done a great job at clearing it out, so it's walkable. Eventually we're going to build a trail that goes around the edge of the property and connects back to the other part of the trail that I'm going to show you here. Now as we get back to the main trail, these nice greenery growing here. Not exactly sure what those are. Looks like they will flower at some point. And then the trail continues over here, so this is another split. We're going to go down that way later, but this is just the initial trail that I built to get deeper into the woods. Now this spot, I plan on building some kind of bush structure. Probably next year, not this year, when my son is a little older and can enjoy it. And we got this beautiful birch tree here. It's one of my favorites in the forest. And there you can see a little lean-to shelter that I started in the wintertime. So our property goes back just another about 50 feet or so, and then there's a fence line. But the forest itself goes back for many, many kilometers. And goes that way for many kilometers too. So as a kid I used to go walking back here and got lost a few times, but there's a lot to see. So heading back down the trail now. Now I'm going to take you around the perimeter trail that I created in the spring of this year. So I just tried to mark everything with some kind of log or stick to point out the right direction. There's a lot of cool features in our woods here. We got a lot of old rocks, big old boulders. We live on the Canadian Shield, so there is a ton of big rocks below us and just giant slabs of granite too. Got these guys here. I'm pretty sure these are this property is about, in its current condition, it's about 50 years old since the last major deforestation. Here's another old birch. This guy is one of the biggest trees we got on the property. That's a good, I'd say 2-foot diameter birch tree. Just a beautiful old tree. Another cool flat rock here. Really cool rock there, but that is actually just off the property because right below me here is the fence line. It's an old fence, it's hard to spot, but it's clearly marked. So then our trail continues over this log. We've got a lot of maple sprouts in here as well as trilliums. Pretty exciting area. All those pretty little maples. The white trilliums. I've yet to find any cool mushrooms like pheasantback or morels. Looking forward to finding one though, because I want to eat stuff off this property. Again, lots of trilliums along the trail. Look at this guy. Beautiful. Big trillium. That's my hand next to it for a size comparison. So the trail is getting there. As I said, I just made it in the spring, so it's not perfectly marked out yet, but you can find your way around. Here's another cool rock. My sister and I named this guy Pete, after the boss. Haha. And there's another cool pile of rocks. Again, one day I'd like to clear off the debris on top and kind of use those rock formations as cool forest accent pieces. Now we're getting to the front of the property where we get back to our grassy lawn, and that's the trail. So it's a solid, I'd say 500 meters, the completed trail that we just walked, plus the extension that I'm adding will most likely double that. This is just a little natural bed that I started some, I planted butterfly milkweed here, but it doesn't look like it's taken off just yet, and we got some ferns growing in there naturally. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that walk through the woods with me. We'll do that a couple more times throughout the season so we can see how the growth changes and see if there's any new wildflowers that pop up as the season goes on. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe down below and keep an eye out for our next video because we got a lot more gardening to do.